You need to calm down. I have forgiven you the moment you stepped here to apologize. I let jealousy blind me. Instead of learning from you, I tried to bring you down. I'm deeply ashamed.
Before 6 o'clock, the street outside Lady G's kitchen was already busy. People lined up with plates and bowls. Some washed their plates in the water bucket nearby. Others just waited patiently. No one shouted, no one pushed. Everyone wanted to get their food the right way. The line seemed endless. People kept coming from far away. Children ran in excitement, holding their mother's hand. Old men rested on walking sticks but smiled as they waited. Even rich men in big cars parked by the road stepped out and joined the queue like everyone else. Everyone talked softly while waiting. Some talked about work, others laughed at little children playing. Lady G food was more than food. It made people happy before they even ate. And no matter how early you came, you could always feel the excitement in the air. The moment the first pot of rice and beans lifted its light, a sweet smell floated through the street. It was a smell that could wake anyone. People sniffed and smelled. Some children ran to their mothers, pointing at the smoke. Even the people in cars stopped to smell it. Big men wearing suits and shiny shoes left their cars and joined the line. No one cared about being rich or poor. Everyone wanted a taste of Lady G food. The smell seemed to call them, whispering, "Come, eat, enjoy." People could feel their stomachs rumbling. They watched as Lady G stirred her pot slowly, adding spices and tasting carefully. Everyone waited patiently. The smell alone made them happy. At Lady G's kitchen, everyone was equal. A rich man could stand behind a mechanic. A government officer could stand beside a cleaner. No one laughed at anyone. No one pushed anyone. Everyone smiled and talked kindly. That was the magic of Lady G. Her food did not care who you were. It made old friends meet again. It made strangers laugh together. People did not feel rich or poor there. They only felt the joy of food and community. Lady G watched quietly. She did not need to say anything. Her food did the work of bringing people together. People said Lady G food was sweet, but they said something more. Her food brings people together, they said. Some men met future wives at her kitchen. Some women found husbands. Business deals started there. Old friends reunited. People talked, laughed, and shared stories while waiting for their food. The food gave everyone hope and happiness. It was more than rice, beans, or fufu. It was love and connection in a plate. People walked away with full stomachs and happy hearts. Some people joked about Lady G food. "If I don't eat her food today, I will die," they said, laughing. Children repeated it to their friends. Adults laughed too. But deep inside, people believed it. Lady G's food had a special power. It could make people smile even when they were sad. It could bring people together. People looked forward to it every day, and it made life brighter. Many women tried to copy Lady G. They opened kitchen near hers. They cooked the same rice, beans and fufu. They even tried to look like her, but it did not work. People did not go to them. Their food stayed in pots and bowls all day. Some of it even spoiled. Lady G's secret was not in her cooking. It was in her heart. People could feel it even before tasting the food. One woman watched Lady G every day with anger. Her own kitchen was empty. Pots stayed full. She could not understand why Lady G was so loved. She stood quietly, hiding behind walls, watching the long line of people smiling, laughing, and waiting for Lady G's food. Her heart burned with jealousy. She whispered to herself, Why her? Why not me? Every day, her jealousy grew stronger. She saw Lady J laughing and cooking calmly. She saw everyone happy. She felt small and angry. Why her? She is not better than me, she thought. Every smile Lady G gave felt like a challenge. The woman's jealousy turned into a plan. She wanted to ruin Lady G. She wanted everyone to stop loving her food. One early morning, Lady G stepped away to fetch water. The jealous woman saw her chance. Her hands shook, but she poured too much salt into the food. She smiled, thinking she had won, and ran away quickly. That morning, Lady G food tasted different. The smell was the same, but the magic felt wrong. People started noticing it. They were confused, but they did not yet understand what had happened. That day, something strange happened. Lady G food, which usually lasted all morning, was almost gone before 9 o'clock. People shouted in frustration. What happened? They asked. We came early and there is barely enough for everyone. Many of them, frustrated and angry, ran to the jealous woman's kitchen. For the first time, her pots were full and her customers were many. She smiled secretly, thinking her plan had worked. Her heart jumped with joy, but she did not yet know the trouble that would come. People ate quickly, laughing and talking. They did not notice the bitter taste in the food, but soon the first sign appeared: stomachs hurting, faces turning pale, and children crying. The jealous woman was proud. I did it, she whispered. She watched people eat and smile. For the first time, she felt powerful, but happiness built on cheating never lasts. Soon, the first customers doubled over with pain. Children cried, mothers shouted, people ran outside, calling for water. The food that was meant to give joy now brought fear. The woman's joy began to fade. She did not understand why. She only knew that today, she thought she had beaten Lady G, but the magic of Lady G food was stronger than any evil plan. The people in her kitchen started crying and holding their stomachs. Some shouted, "Help! Help!" Others ran away in fear. The children wailed loudly, and mothers tried to comfort them. One by one, her customers left. Her shop, once full, was now empty. She could not understand it. Word spread quickly. Don't go to that kitchen. The food makes you sick. Her business was ruined in a single day. Pot and bowl stayed untouched. She tried to clean up, but no one came back. Meanwhile, Lady G food continued to bring joy to everyone. People waited patiently in her queue, smiling, laughing, and enjoying the warmth of her cooking. The jealous woman felt angry, frustrated, and helpless. Nothing she did seemed to stop Lady G. Out of anger, she began calling Lady G a witch. She must be using magic, she whispered to neighbors. She watched Lady G day and night, trying to find proof. She saw Lady G cook, wash dishes, talk to children, and smile at customers. Nothing seemed strange. No magic, no charms. Yet the woman refused to believe it. She hides her secret, she muttered. Her jealousy turned into obsession. The woman decided to get closer to Lady G. She begged, "Please, I want to work for you. I can wash plates or sweep the floor." Lady G, kind as always, agreed. She never suspected that the woman's heart was full of hatred. Now she could watch Lady G up close. She followed her every move, careful to note how Lady G cooked, stirred, and served the food, but nothing looked strange. Every day, the woman observed Lady G. She saw her measure rice carefully, stir beans gently, and taste soup with care. Salt, oil, spices, everything was normal. The woman grew frustrated. Where is her magic? She whispered. Why do people love her food so much? Anger finally drove the woman to visit the herbalist. He was known for preparing charms. I want to destroy Lady G food, she said. The herbalist gave her a white pants charm. Put this in her food, he instructed. The woman hurried home, her heart racing. She believed she had found the secret to Lady G's success. She secretly placed the pant in Lady G's soup while no one was looking. Then she ran away. Later, she told people that Lady G used magic to sell her food. Some people believed her, others were unsure. The woman smiled. Some people wanted proof of the magic. The woman led them to Lady G's kitchen. They poured out the soup she had put the pant in. Nothing was inside. The food was normal, safe and tasty. The woman was embarrassed. She ran away in shame. Her lies had failed and people began to distrust her instead. Still full of hatred, the woman returned to the herbalist. I want her hands paralyzed, she said. The herbalist warned her. Her heart is pure. This can backfire. She ignored him. I don't care, she said. She was blinded by anger and jealousy. She followed the herbalist's instructions and sprinkled the powder where Lady G walked. The next morning, she woke up happy, but when she tried to lift her own hands, nothing happened. They could not move. Fear filled her heart. She realized her evil plan had backfired. The herbalist told her the only way to be free is to confess to Lady G and ask forgiveness. Her mother took her to Lady G, trembling. She admitted everything: the lies, the salt, the pant, the herbalist, and all the evil she had tried to do. Lady G listened quietly, her eyes soft and kind. My father was a traditionalist, she said. Before he died, he made me promise never to harm anyone, and because I have a clean heart, nothing bad can hurt me. The woman hung her head in shame. She finally understood that Lady G's power was not magic. It was goodness, honesty and love for people. Lady G forgave her. Slowly, the woman's hands walked again. She felt relief and gratitude. From that day, she promised never to be jealous or cruel again. People saw her change. Lady G continued to cook her food, bringing joy to the neighborhood every morning. Her magic was real, but it was in her heart, not in herbs or charms. Everyone learned. Goodness is stronger than evil. A clean heart protects you. Kindness always wins. If you got inspired, kindly share this video so others can learn. Don't forget to subscribe, likes, and comment. See you on the next episode. Bye for now.